So today, hold on. Today I want to do a review on the Ivory XL Mahina by Louis Vuitton. I know there's been a lot of topics and I guess unsatisfied customers who have purchased this bag because they feel like it doesn't match up to what they were expecting, because mainly, we compare the bags to the stock photos that Louis Vuitton, has on their website. And I posted earlier in another on another page about this, someone else's topic, but I will post it again under this. But I think often we forget to keep in mind that most of these pictures, they're taken and they're like, especially for LV, if you've noticed, they're all, the lighting, it's all white, background, and all the creases, like, they're all perfectly, aligned. And each wrinkle is there for a reason. And it's been, put there by the photographer, or, the photographer's assistant or whatnot. So that's why, their bags look different than the ones that, we get. I do agree that this bag is one of the harder ones to replicate because in the photo, the stock photo, excuse me, it seems like the leather is a lot crisper, if that makes any sense. Like, it's more lightweight, and it's not as schlubby, I guess. And it basically, like, when you I'm holding it, obviously, but basically it's supposed to, well, I don't know. I mean, after I got mine, when I first got mine, it didn't look like this. I was not too happy with it. But I used some products, and honestly, I think it looks a lot better, and I think it kind of, I think it's a pretty good replica. Obviously, if you get into the more, like, detailed parts, then yes, okay, they're not perfect, of course. But anyways, I'm gonna get into the review. Okay, so one of the main issues that people on the forum seem to have with this bag is the way the creases fall, like how they're kind of like bunched up and whatnot, and it just doesn't look right. And mine, at first, when I got mine, I thought the same thing. And then I used a little bit of mink oil and kind of like smoothed it out. Obviously, I can't make it perfect because there is excess leather, and I can't do anything with that. But for the most part, I think it's a decent job, I guess. Okay. So basically, this is the Ivory Mahina XL. I don't know if I said that in the beginning. And, alright. So it has, this is the front, and this is the back. See, this is what people were talking about. The, the way this looks. This kind of. But if, that's because I feel like it's empty. And so the leather tends to like stick together, especially in this weather. So, I mean, I posted a photo of the stock photo, and then a photo of Madonna with her black Mahina bag, and she's carrying it like in the crook of her arm, and it looks nothing. Obviously it resembles the stock photo, but like it's not exactly, it's not tapered up like this. It's because on like the inside here, hold on. Just the table closer. All right. So there's the oops, hold on. Okay. There's the Louis Vuitton. I'm trying to get it as close as possible. Okay, so Louis Vuitton is engraved in there. And, okay, so this is the main clasp. And you unclasp it. And then on the inside, there's this other strap that goes across, and that I think will change the shape of the bag. Like, for example, right now it looks completely different. In the photo of the one with Madonna, it looked more like this. So I'm assuming she didn't have this clasped over. And it was kind of like, I'm going to post the photo anyway so you guys can see. But it was very much like just slouched and, yeah, it wasn't really tapered, and it's just not going to be perfect. And honestly, I think that if you carry a bag with, if you love a bag and you carry it with confidence, I honestly don't, unless it's very poorly made, I really don't think people are gonna question whether your bag is authentic or not. And if they do, they're not gonna say it out loud, okay? Because who is gonna come up to you and ask you, is your bag real? That just doesn't happen. And it's very rude, and yeah. And there might be certain things that give away that this bag is not 100%, authentic, but it's like with most replicas, it's the little details that give it away. And for the most part, like with my friends and whatnot, they don't inspect my bag. No one's ever like taken my bag, dumped the contents out, and then searched for like the date stamp and this and that, and then no one's done that. So yeah, so I think it's silly that I think we sometimes forget that these are replicas, and for the price that we're paying, it's a huge fraction of the price. Basically, take off a zero. And sometimes even then, it's, you know, I think like the real Mahina is like $4,000 or something. Like, if you took a zero off of that, it would be 400. I did not buy this bag for $400. So, you have to keep in mind, like, it's, for the price that I paid, I personally think, it's, yeah, you need to keep in mind. But anyways, I know that we've come to have a high expectation of bags and whatnot, but certain bags, it's just harder to replicate, and, what are you going to do? So, anyways, okay, so there is this strap that goes across. Louis Vuitton is engraved on both sides. Okay. And so there's this D-ring on the other side, and you can clasp it like that. And I guess that creates more of a, it changes the look, but it also, I guess, adds like an extra layer of protection, because it's more difficult to, like reach your hand in and grab something out, because, yeah. So that's how it looks when the strap is across. Sorry. I wish that. And then on the sides, there are, as you can see, on the hardware, they have the gold hardware that goes along, and it creates like a ruched look down here, and you can adjust it if you want it to look more ruched or a little bit less. It can also change the size of the bag, and you can play around with it to see basically what you like, or what type of look you prefer. So I'm going to show you here. It's going to be really hard to see that. It's like nearly impossible to see the Louis Vuitton engraved. Sorry, guys. Is that a little better? Okay, well, regardless, it is there. I promise you. Louis Vuitton. It's engraved around. And it's the same for the hardware down here. Okay. So I'm not going to show it to you on the other side because it's difficult to see, honestly. Also, on these two diamond-like parts up here. All the things are difficult. It's engraved there, I promise. Sorry, I just really want to get this. Okay, so you can kind of see it, right? That there's faint lettering on there. Okay, well it does say Louis Vuitton. There, hold on, let me try one more time. Okay, there, you can see better. Yep, there we go. Louis Vuitton. Okay, and it's engraved on all four. I'm not going to go through the process of, you know, showing you all four because you saw how long it took to see that one. Okay, so same goes for the back. This clasp, it goes around to the back, and it is sewn on here, and LV is engraved on this piece of hardware as well. Promise. Okay. What else? Okay. I mainly just wanted to show you guys like what mine looked like after a little, you know, just playing around with it and you know, working on it to make it look more like the authentic. I am in the process of rehoming this bag, but I'm not sure. Because people don't seem to be a fan of the, you know, nowadays. Since, yeah. Okay. So on the interior, you'll see it's purple. It's suede lining. Yeah, it's a purple suede lining. And also, you'll see here, there's a main pocket with a D-ring right here. And this D-ring is basically for, you know, if you want to clasp on the LV chains, or, you know, your keys or whatnot, you know. Yeah, so they're easier to reach. And then here, there is the zipper, and that is engraved as well. Hopefully this won't be too hard. Okay. Yep, there you go. And then also, sorry, because of the lighting, it's kind of hard to see, but it does say Louis Vuitton, made in France, Paris, made in France. It's engraved in the leather. it's kind of light due to the because there's not that much lighting in my room right now, but it is there, and the zipper runs smoothly. Hold on, is there anything in there? No. Okay, so that's the main pocket. Okay, and that's about it. Yeah. On the inside, yep. No, that's it. Oh, the date stamp. Let me search for it. I don't recall where it was. Probably should have figured it out before making the video, so I apologize as I search for date stamp. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. This is not my best video. Guess I was a little bit unprepared. Where is that date stamp? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I have that in there. Okay, I will find it eventually, and yes, I will find it. But for now, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, and what happened? Okay, so what is that date stamp? Okay, well, I'll figure that out in a little bit. This is the bottom. And as you can see, it has 4 round hardware. And they also have, oh, there you can see it better, Louis Vuitton engraved. Excuse me. Yep. Okay. Now, where is this date stamp? I've sworn I feel like I'm wasting your time. I really, really, really do apologize, but pretty sure it's like right in front of my eyes and I just missed it or something. I'm doing that a lot lately, so please bear with me. Yeah, I've never been great at finding date stamps. Ever. So, yeah. Yes. Come on now. What the heck? I really apologize, you guys. I'm like completely wasting your time. You can fast forward through this. I would too. Where is it? I've seen it before. I just don't know. Okay, well, cannot seem to find the date stamp on this. And it is very infuriating. But, that was the overview of my Mahina XL Ivory. And I am looking to rehome her in the process of that. And once I find the date stamp, I will take a picture or make a quick video of where it is. I sincerely apologize for taking up so much of your time. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed my video, and once again, I apologize for my search of the date stamp. Alright, so I will see you guys soon, hopefully.